Hey, what's up guys? It's Sunday and today's the day for fixing. So I'm sure your lats are probably a little smoked if you did workout 17.3 for the CrossFit Open. But even besides that, this is just a good two-part mobility piece. This is something I include every day to help promote good shoulder function and health. But we're going to focus on your lats, and your lats play a crucial role in allowing your shoulders to move the proper way. And two things we're going to look at. One is your overhead position and being able to claim that. And we'll do some soft tissue work here with a softball or a lacrosse ball. You make the choice. Just depend, this will be a little more general pressure and this will be a little more specific. You can mix and match during that time as well and trade one out or put one in or whatever, it doesn't matter. And then also from this overhead position, we're also going to see how your lats play into your press position. So the ability to pull the shoulder back and keep it back, and then the elbow drives back as well. And we're going to look at this and make sure we can get here without dumping our shoulder forward, okay? Because this is a poor, sloppy position that results in a lot of shoulder injuries, especially on the anterior part of the shoulder, okay? So first things first, what are you gonna need? Yeah, so either ball, if you got both, bring them out, more is better in this case. And then you're gonna need a green band, okay? Or some sort of band, doesn't matter, all right? So first things first, we're gonna start with focusing on this overhead position, using your object of choice, and we're gonna saw through these lats, okay? But today, we're not just gonna stay focused on this high portion, we're gonna work all the way down to my pelvis, okay? Your lat runs that far down, and you're gonna find some really nasty spots along the way, okay? So what I'd like you guys to do is to lay on the floor, all right? And then from this position, you're gonna take that ball and you're gonna sneak it right underneath your armpit. And then here's the key. To get the most out of this one, you're gonna want your palm facing you. So wind that up. Try to keep your bicep by your ear. That lets you know your arm is overhead. And then we're gonna put 5 minutes on the clock, and we're just gonna start smearing side to side. Okay, so I'm using my free hand for balance. Ollie's here to help me feel a little better in case I don't feel too good. And then I'm just gonna start smearing, okay? Anytime I find anything that doesn't feel good, I'm gonna stop. I'm actually gonna try and contract. So I'm gonna try and pull my shoulder down towards my pelvis, and I'm gonna hold that contraction, and then I'm gonna release, and then that helps soften the area up a little bit. So now I feel like I can get in there a little better with the ball, and I continue to move from back to front, front to back. And anytime I find something that doesn't feel good, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna try and contract. I'm gonna pull my shoulder down towards my pelvis, and then I'm gonna release that tension, and then continue to smear side to side, okay? You'll notice the first portion is real meaty, okay? That's a big portion of your lat, and it's be easy to find some things. When you guys eventually get down to this section, you might need something to bite onto. When you get into this lat tendon, things can get really spicy down here, okay? So take your time down here. More importantly, in this position, work on breathing. You'll notice your belly ties in. I can take a big breath in, and man, that creates a lot of pressure on my lat. And then I take a big exhale, trying to get all the air out of my system. Woo. And then I roll side to side. All right, and you may even feel like this feels like a speed bump in here. Every time you roll the ball past it, it kind of bumps over it, all right? And we want to get rid of that bumpiness, okay? We want to smooth and iron these things out, okay? Now, once you've done both sides, like I said, 5 minutes aside, taking your time, you're going to work all the way down to your hip. You should feel already like, man, my arm is moving much better into that overhead position because we freed up that lat. Okay? Once you've done both sides, we're going to go to the bands, and we're going to work on the press position. This is one of my favorites. Whether I'm doing pull-ups or burpees, bench pressing, pressing in general, this is a great mobility to use, okay? So top of the hand is gonna go to the opposite side of the small of my back, and then I'm gonna use my free hand to guide that arm through, okay? And then notice what I did with my elbow, I tucked it back, my same leg is up, and then I find the position that I can maintain posture in, okay? If I got too much tension in the band and I'm here, I wanna back this up, okay? I wanna find a spot where I can still remain in really good posture, okay? And then I want you guys to do 5 repetitions in this format, okay? You're gonna take a breath in, you're gonna exhale, you're gonna rotate your belly button away from the arm, and then when you can't move any further, you can't rotate any further, I want you guys to contract. So I want you to try and flex that left arm. I want you to try and pull your shoulder blade back and down. And you're gonna hold that for 5, and then you're gonna release that tension. And look at my elbow and what it does. When I release that tension, it's giving me more room. So now I do the same thing. I take a breath. Now I see if I can rotate further away. Once I feel like I can't rotate any further, I contract. I hold that contraction for 5 seconds, and then I release. Take a breath. Rotate even further. Can even adjust my arm and pull it further through if I have the room. Contract. Hold, release, elbows still getting some room here, all right? And then once you've done 5 rounds of that, you're gonna come on out and you're gonna realize, holy cow, 1, my overhead shape is much easier to get to, and then 2, my press shape, I have a lot better position here without this shoulder wanting to dump forward, okay? So, just 2 simple pieces today, guys. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you next week.